So, nothing really new today. Still in the process of catching up on all the YouTube people are putting out, because they don't have anything better to do right now. Just fine. I don't mind actually having stuff to watch. It means I'm not catching up on some of the podcasts I'm still catching up on, but that's fine. Those aren't going anywhere either. I did try again today something I've tried twice, I think, in the past few months, and that's make a calzone. I keep having the same problem though. I keep getting a hull breach along the back. I've varied the thickness of the dough. That's definitely not the problem. It might just be that there's enough stuffing in there that when it gets hot and steamy, it just ruptures out the back. But I'm not entirely sure of that because I've been trying to leave space. But I'm still not entirely sure why I keep getting the hull breach that I keep getting. The seam itself on the front edge where you have to crimp the edge down holds up just fine. But yeah, hull breach down the back every time so far. Which, I mean, I just scoop and scrape that off the pan and put it on top because, you know, it's still cooked calzone filling. It's fine, it just makes a mess and isn't what I'm trying to have happen. But the headache that I have right now isn't also something I'm trying to have happen. I don't know if it's because of sleep, which went badly, and that I do not get enough despite efforts. It's not like I didn't have enough time. It's that I woke up 7 hours before my alarm, meaning there was plenty of time for my body and brain to lay there and sleep, but no, for some reason I woke up and then the brain got all thinky and I can't fall asleep again once it does that. Not without getting up and out of bed and distracting it for long enough that whatever it decided to latch onto wanders off again, and then I can try again. But sometimes at that point I'm just also up. Not a fan. Yeah, nothing special. It's a Monday. It's very windy where I'm at. It's windier in other parts of Maine, and there are also still some people who lost power when it snowed and haven't gotten it back yet. So that's not great. I'm not having to deal with that. I've had the power flicker. I had the power flicker earlier today and then remembered that it was windy. And it flickered on the day it snowed, but thankfully it stayed up here. Because we totally need, you know, weather drama on top of everything else that's going on, right? I also have many pounds of frozen blueberries that I am struggling to figure out what to do with. I've had them for a while. Thawing one of those bags resulted in the leaky blueberry disaster a few days ago. I'm still working my way through that bag. I'm not entirely sure what to do with them. I've made some blueberry pancakes, but I I just don't know entirely what to do with them. I will probably end up making more baked blueberry things because I don't know what else to do with them. Like, I can blend them up with some milk and maybe drink them that way, maybe mix them with yogurt, have some sort of smoothie-ish thing, but I have so many of them. And when they've been frozen for that long and like in a way that they're iced up, so you know they're not like the freshest, tastiest blueberries, there's only so much you really want to do with them. But most of them aren't going anywhere. Yeah, that's it. I remembered that I need to change my patch. I haven't done that. I'm not sure when I changed it last. I'm really bad about that, but I mentioned that on the first. That I also talked directly to my endocrinologist about that of, yeah, it could probably be more effective if I were better at taking it or changing it as often as I'm supposed to, but I'll manage. It's not like it does harm staying on longer than the 24 hours you're supposed to change it out after. Yeah. I don't hear her or see her, which could be fine. But I've also had cats my whole life, and I know better than to trust them when I can't hear them or see them. So,